the fight I was fighting ranged anywhere from insurgency to wars where the other side was over half a nation away.
Magpie.
Hey.
What do you want to do about the subletting?
I don't know. Want to make a announcement in communications about it. In regards to specifically Ali and their partner, I feel like we need to handle that one separately, since that was less an issue of them not coming to us and more an issue of us not communicating with them because they did come to us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to, like, you know, I'll, like, look over it as long as they applied like everybody else. But, you know, the other issue with somebody lending out a key to Angel, I was willing to finance, a, like, complete overhaul of our key system anyway.
That might be worth it.
Just for security's sake. I would feel more secure if we redid all of our keys to something a little more secure, and to also ensure that any old keys are not usable anymore.
That's fair.
I was gifted some money, so I'm willing to cover the expenses of that as well.
Understood. At some point later, in more of a fourth dimensional context, I want to make sure we sit down and work out what will be in the announcement to make sure people don't do this again. So I would like you around for that, so
Yes.
you can work with me.
I would also like it if you made the announcement, because I feel like it's not going to be received as well if I did it.
Understanding.
Alright. I just wanted to talk to you real quick about that before I forgot, and while I still have my throat before I eventually lose my voice again.
Understood. Also, Lucky and Ali came by yesterday asking about the subletting thing. I said we will give them some
As long
time
as he
to
applies
make it.
again.
Right. Understood. Said we'd give them a little bit of time to make a decision on what to do, and then just so we have time to figure out what we're doing. So we're just gonna have to apply again?
I mean, that's what I would think, because I don't remember actually ever seeing his application, but
know
having
he
him
did.
do, like, an updated one might help us, you know?
Understood. I will, if I see them, I will ask them to do that.
And same with the other issue. I mean, I'm willing to look over an application if they properly applied and not be biased. It's just at the moment, obviously, I'm biased because there's no application and no permission was given.
The
But yeah,
only
we can talk over
other
it fourth dimensionally as well.
need to figure out everyone who is not listening to our rules. Get that figured out proper.
Yeah. And, I mean, who knows, somebody else could be subletting as not have told us. Because I was told that they have the key to 105, and nobody lives in 105 as far as I'm aware.
I know Hamsky tried to put one of our new employees in there because I wasn't around, but I fixed that since then.
Okay. Then we'll talk over it and get an announcement. I think it'll also just having a more secure, nicer key system might also look better for people. Maybe we can up the rent.
Definitely need to do that. We're losing money on it. I'm thinking probably just up regular prices to 1,000 credits because that's more to market, and then employee to 500. That makes sense.
Wait, you said up it to 1,000, employee 500?
Yes. That way we still discount for our employees. Because they are
that doesn't seem bad to me.
money.
It's competitive to market rate. Like, people around here charge way more
Oh, I'm doing terrific. Thank you for asking.
than what we charge, so...
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also another thing.
Great.
I had that same
I managed, right now I'm in the process of attempting to communicate with mega building residents. I am looking into purchasing some of the unused, bigger apartments in there.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
That way,
Okay.
we have more rooms, and some of our residents who have been complaining about smaller rooms, like Aiden, for example, can get bigger rooms if they're willing to pay a bigger price.
Alright.
Lisa, still need to talk with all the residents, though. Don't want to piss them off. That is bad for business.
Yeah.
You just like staring, or are you gonna go in?
And, give them an out if they don't want to pay increased rent,
I'm not going to...
let them know, hey, you can move out.
I'm not going to take any of the apartments people are currently squatting in. I'll attempt to negotiate with them to try and get them under our lease, if possible, but if they don't want to, I don't want to force anyone out of their home.
Oh, I see. Thank you for
Yeah. I also meant more so like the rent increase with ours.
Oh,
If
fair.
somebody decides, I don't wanna pay that much more money, then, give them an out, okay, you can go then or move out, but it is what it is. We can't roll over even if they're all our friends.
Thanks.
I gotta go to work for you today.
He said he's gonna break into Lorelai's apartment, by the way.
Oh, he's already done that before. Should probably... No, that's probably a good reason to get new locks as well. That's easily broken into. What was I going to say? Also, made sure every time I gave someone a new apartment, I would set up the expectation that we might raise the prices by a bit, due to taxes. Lisa, we will have a more thorough conversation about what we should do later. Thank you for coming to me. Probably would have forgotten. Yeah.
My job to remember things.
Also, in regards to your requests, still need to talk to Hamsky. I've been trying to find a moment where he isn't buried neck deep in things to improve chances.
It's fine, You can take all the time that you need to.
Lisa.
And I know it's hard trying to pull him away when he seems busy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If, in the meantime, if there's a meeting that I'm going to that you want to come along to, you can just come with me. And if anyone asks
Let me know.
questions, I'll be
Not
like,
everybody tells me when there's meetings.
same with me. Sure.
You know what they say. A lot of people be like, fuck the inn, am I right? Like, no.
I don't think people are antagonistic towards us specifically. They're just like, don't think about us. Because we're such a small department.
It's even if it's not antagonistically, it's still a small factor of like, you're not gonna be in the forefront of my brain because you're not as important to me. That is a genuine subconscious level of human thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pessimistic because I'm depressed.
Potentially. What the fuck is that?
Looks like a chicken nugget.
Man, strange.
Can't help it bites Hamsky.
Man. What else? I'm trying to think of other important things. I don't think there's anything else important in wise. Do you want to know something
Okay.
kind of interesting that happened yesterday, unrelated to our work?
What?
You know, the corporate CEO, Clint Baker, makes those, what the fuck are they called? Flavor blasters?
Yeah.
Someone shot him yesterday.
It's funny.
Luckily, he didn't die. He just got injured, and the person who shot him got. His corporate medical team came down and pulled him out and had to make a little blockade to stop people from fucking with them while they're doing their job.
Gotta love it downhill.
Meetings.
I didn't know if you guys were having a combo.
Oh, we
We're actually
are.
talking shit about your outfit.
Ah, it's pretty normal. I know. Shadow the Hedgehog. I feel it.
I'm just kidding. Does he look like Shadow the Hedgehog? I don't know.
I don't really see it. He looks more. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, more military guy. With bandages.
Fucking G.I. Joe looking motherfucker.
Apparently, he is a pilot. Flies a ship.
Wow. And I know a lot about fish. We all have our benefits down here.
We do take you out if we ever have a fishing trip.
You gonna take me out? Finally. Get the gun. Right.
Flex, apologies. Anyways, I put the gun away.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, thanks. Good job. See, that's why I still fucked up though, but that's why I made sure to only say that.
Thank
I
you.
forgot to please because I have no manners.
I've had problems
You
where
now
people have...
bonk me on the head.
It's fine. It's a minor thing. Wasn't anything dangerous. Meetings.
Oh wait, it's you from last night.
I've had it a couple of times where people have
It's you from
Bonk
last
me
night.
on the head.
fully finished that joke.
Yeah. Sorry, that was not the accent or voice I was expecting to come out of that person.
Normally, people go for like, meetings okay. People normally go like really fancy voices or really cute voices or not really much of a voice and all mechanical like how Magpie units speak. It is a rare voice chip. And
What do you
I...
think mine falls under?
Help, pardon, please.
Meetings.
Oh my god, it's Purple Ganicus.
You should hear their voice. Like it was literally like a clusterfuck shock to me to hear what they sounded like.
I think he just sounded like a guy, right? Like just an average dude.
A
It sounds
normal,
like he-
normal
Like,
average
individual
man
Butch
you'd
calls it a
find in a
political
tractor
incident.
supply co.
Yeah.
He just called Councilmember Aki a cool cyber ninja without finding out who he was.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
forgot ugly about it.
Aki's not dead? Let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the name.
You went in?
Aki? Is it Aki? I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
It's
right.
Aki Kodo.
He went into the bar, he stared at us, and then left.
Aki, more like cocky.
Yeah, like, I went up and Butch was like, I like you.
Aki Molaka.
Who is this? Like, like pointing at him. And I went, that's a council member Zero. And Butch at the top of his lung go, you're a council member?
Cock, more like shock.
Shocks.
Stock.
Clock.
Bach,
Block.
doc,
Sock.
shock,
Book.
fuck.
Mock.
No. You fucked up. Book doesn't count. You piece of shit. I don't know.
Huh?
Brock.
Huh?
Ross.
Croc.
Anybody else smoke weed?
No.
I don't have lungs.
Not anymore, at least.
My god. This is why I need to hang out with August more. The only fucking stoner around here.
He's rubbing in it.
Your brother's cool.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you. He said,
I'm too tall for you. Suffer.
Hey, Doofus, I don't know if you know this, but there's a hover module in my right leg.
Does that mean you can ascend like Jesus Christ?
Ready, yes or no? I already did that.
Nice. I wish I could ascend.
here's the joke where I would pick you up, but I know you don't like that, so I'm not gonna do it.
Remember, Thor?
Thanks.
How have you been?
This is the part where I tell you I could ascend this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, that has been kind of like.
You been, yeah. Okay, fair.
Okay, purely hypothetical.
Either way, it's good to see you. I missed you. I haven't seen you in a bit. You been doing okay?
If
Yeah.
somebody
Good.
said to you
Alright.
a variation of please float, does that count?
There would be a serious attempts before I logic out that this is an impossible task and it gets cancelled.
Well, what if that's the moment you actually can discover that you can? You just had to unlock it this whole time.
Secret ability.
Like, what would you do if you had a secret ability?
Imagine.
I mean,
Secret
Dragon.
ability.
I'd probably go like, oh, that's cool, and then be stuck floating, I guess.
Okay.
I'm free now. If you want to chat.
Hello, free
Sure.
now.
What's up?
Where do you want to go?
But if, well, we actually have a new office in the Rip and Chat
Nope.
squad now.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. Where do you want to go? You're.
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Oh well.
So
I
we're-
mean, do you want to talk out in the open? No.
I mean, you have an apartment.
I do have an apartment. It has a cat.
You
in it.
never invite me to your apartment.
Do you want to see my cat?
I guess if you'll actually let me in.
I have two cats. And a Wooloo.
2 whole has cats and a Wooloo. Doesn't that make your apartment a little, you know?
I'm dead? I think I don't know. You gave fucking Aaron a panic attack. I have a bike that's mostly scrap.
My 2012 poster not looking at me. Hey, my gosh. So,
straight.
kind of glad he's dead. I was looking down.
Find Brown, because I would look up.
Otherwise,
Only be here
I'd be dead.
for as long as the doctor is here. And then once he's, I don't know,
why don't we do what
most people
Hey,
spent my time in the forest.
Why don't we do what Flurry did to the tree in the,
I don't want a
Kaga's
fey
way.
tree here, okay? No fey here.
Yeah,
What's wrong with the Fae?
they're having a,
I hate them.
I don't know if you know what a yokai is.
Well, these are cold iron.
Having a yokai issue.
Oh, whoops.
Not real.
I'll be right back.
What is a yokai? Something
crazy argument.
Ugh. Still hurts from the other day, but I'm fine.
Hmm. You got hurt yesterday? Or a different day?
Not yesterday, it was, Friday.
That is why I have these.
We don't care what your
Funny knives.
if you can resolve the situation with the flick of your
Cold iron. Okay, nope.
let us answer
Requested by, HOA and involved parties. And JWA still says no.
Well, if the HOA,
But Magpie, to, give you a quick rundown. Went to warehouse. My search, dead end. On there.
Alright, yeah, the HOA has no technical.
Actually, I'm gonna get myself a wap. Want a coffee?
There's no laws in the forest.
No, thank you.
It's nature spirits that run the forest. That's why I don't like JWA. It's like watching my cousins getting bullied.
Yeah. Like I said a moment ago,
in the name
it's
of
like,
justice. Exactly.
It's all corrupt there. JWA is worse than HOA.
Kind of glad I've avoided the place.
I mean, I go because one, it's entertaining to see all the people fuck around and find out, but also I have a lot of friends. It's like, I had a conversation with Patty because my daughter got arrested. And her being arrested wasn't an issue, it was who did the arresting, which was a neighborhood watch member, which
Well, keep
they
going.
have the authority to arrest people.
Blocking the
They
way.
can detain people, but they can't arrest
Well, I wasn't expecting you to get back there.
What would you call that? Abuse of power? Maybe?
Let's call me there.
Oh, wow,
Pulling
lovely.
against their will.
Yeah, how you doing?
I was talking to Patty.
I'm doing well. I went out and explored in old abandoned power factory with Sakado and Hansky yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I think it was good. Hansky de-stressed a bit.
I know they will probably vanish people, but they vanish my
That's
daughter.
good.
There's gonna be consequences. Because that's basically what she was saying was if the city
Yeah,
I
I wish I could go urban exploring again. Only free day I have is Tuesday.
And she also said that yeah, you have no right to know.
And even then, my day might be full.
We'll have to bring you along at some point when you have a free day.
Have more issues with me.
Yeah.
It's like there's this common thing across everybody that goes to Orlando.
What a pretty Wednesday.
People, yeah, you have no rights here. Technically, it's against the law to defend yourself. And everyone there is like, I'm still gonna defend myself. And I'm like, yeah, everybody does.
What kind of fucking city has it in their lore that, oh, you don't have the right to defend yourself?
Yeah,
Like
even if you are
let us
actively
defend
being
you.
attacked, yeah, when you're actively being attacked, it's against the law for you to do anything about it.
Oh wow. Like, oh, you're being attacked? Well,
Are they talking about Orlando soccer?
that's okay. Just wait for us to come and save you. If you
Yes.
don't get there in time, oops.
Understandable. That's why I like it here.
Yeah.
Someone fucks with me, I can shoot them.
Out in the forest and you'll be bleeding out in
Yeah.
random
Well,
trees.
granted, I do the same thing over there. I don't care about
Well, then again, the
their
forest
stupid laws
does
because I've been
different,
attacked
you know,
multiple times over there.
You're being attacked in forest, not in
Who
city.
cares if you
No, in the city. The first day I went and visited, I was attacked. In the city, proper. Not even the suburbs, the city itself. Yeah.
Exploding. They have these beetles that are part of the shadow that explode.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Whenever
I had
here,
nothing. Like, I was literally just in a basic outfit, not even Shadow Druid Money Gang, just basic old Aiden.
Threatening.
Fresh from the you-know-where.
I think if I
Had
can
a
help
singular
them,
Pokeball with no Pokemon in it.
in any case,
Bright
I'll
white
probably
eyes.
by then.
Walking around, exploring. All of a sudden, this black cloaked with two yellow swords started rushing me.
Yeah, true.
It's like instead of sleep by trance.
And then I complained to a god there. And yeah, here we are. They can bring a gun.
whenever I hear stuff out of Orlando soccer, it just sounds like Zafira, but a surveillance state.
Well, at least with Zafira, if you carry a firearm and present it, you're relatively fine.
Stayed in a cozy bed if I wanted to.
Over there, all hell
I can
breaks
lay
loose.
down as well, actually.
At least there's the, like, agreed upon, you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, we're both strapped and we don't want trouble. We have that at least. And people get that. Well, it's rare and to actually hear something big happen.
Beds are nice.
Over there, it's like every other day.
Every time I am there is an attack. Of some type.
Yeah. Oh.
Always get some
Yeah.
land top
Granted, sure, there was
too.
a bigger thing yesterday, but most of the weeks, nothing.
I guess I'm basically.
Like it's like once a month.
Get one in the, like 7
Oh, yeah. It was winter.
We only have like what, 3 cameras set up?
I mean, I do, but I just don't keep it on me.
I know. Is it just large, or large and hard to bring around, or more just you don't really want to carry it?
I'd rather shoot myself.
I don't really need to. I don't get attacked a lot, to be honest. Nobody tries to do anything to me.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I already didn't want to have
if anyone tries.
3 is already quite a lot, don't you think?
This is fair.
average for my people, unfortunately.
I was attacked once, but it was by a psycho, and he was swiftly dealt with. So, correction, anybody with, like, a conscious sound mind doesn't attack me.
How big are they now?
Nah, I wouldn't say sound mind. I would just say more conscious thought.
Are they like actual?
I don't know.
Dogs.
I can't
Like,
see.
Cupcake, are you sound of mind?
I am heavily medicated most of the time now.
So.
Your mind makes sounds.
See?
Yes.
And Bell Jr. are like.
Yeah, so
voices in my
sound
head
of
while I'm
mind
medicated.
doesn't.
Nikhil, my son.
That doesn't cover anyone.
He's rose gold. He's got rose gold.
I'm
spots.
sound
His
of
mark-
mind.
his marks haven't come in yet. And then
Why are you
Will,
looking at me like that?
they're
I like how you got the
like me, but they're
Why are
two
you looking at me
people
like
with
that?
No eyes.
What? How am I not sound of mind?
Look.
What?
And tail, but most of their body is skin.
But we could try that goes on.
They still have the gold
Don't stay quiet!
Oh, and it sounds painful.
It'll be interesting to
How
see
am I
how.
not sound of mind? I have perfectly healthy brain.
You live in Saphira. Anyone even relatively close related to Saphira, you're not sound of mind.
Why not?
Relatively close related to Saphira.
I'm.
It's not normal.
What's wrong with drinking coffee?
You came up to me all wide-eyed saying they have titty here. You're not sound of
They
mind.
do.
Wait, oh.
That is
It's
one
a
of the big
soda.
fair.
No,
It's
It's
not
a
two
soda.
sodas.
They have a soda.
Willow Jr.
Why are you saying soda?
Willow Jr. Those are my daughters.
That's how I always say soda.
My son.
Right.
It might be
Soda.
gaslit.
Oh god, I will do
Wow,
They're
it's a soda.
constantly fighting each other.
You say soda like a normal person. You say it like a psychopath.
It's pretty standard amongst,
What?
Hey, at least I'm not like a weirdo that calls it a Coke.
I know. I know.
Like everything's Coke. Then like no, it's not. It's not Coke. This is WAP. There's Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and the Pepsi is kind of mid at best. Except cherry Pepsi. Why is it with every soda when you add cherry to it makes it better?
What is this rant you're on right now?
One of them is fighting either one of the others, or they're all.
The soda.
Let him preach.
They put the
No, I can't.
Master Chief
I
in the
went on a
soda.
2-hour rant against sporks before.
As long as it's not something major.
Sporks are
Sorry, I had to
pretty
look.
cool.
No, they're not. They're the worst utensil ever created. Exactly. Just
No,
have
they
a
aren't.
fork
They have 3 points.
or a spoon.
What is your opinion on? What is your opinion on a fork spoon? A spoon where they folded a fork to the back of it, so you can flip it around when you need the other one.
That's perfectly fine. That's useful. But the spork is just the worst of both.
Military mess kits would use them. Instead, there's a spoon, knife, and fork.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're trying to use it as a spoon, oh, hey, there's 4 sharp points on the spoon now.
Those sporks only have
Oh,
3.
great.
yeah, definitely.
Guess who's here?
Who?
Hips.
When they do get their claws pulled, I'll make sure they're.
He doesn't know of my existence.
Talk to him half an hour ago.
Nah. Well.
That is kind of fun. He still doesn't know who I am.
He doesn't need to.
I know.
Really on his radar and vice versa.
I know.
But you know, sporks. If you try to use it as a spoon, no, it's just gonna cut your mouth because there's pointy ends on it. And if you try to use it as a fork, good luck, you can't because it's so shallow.
What about?
Like, that I can use a
It's
spork function.
versatility that was sought for, but
What about a
Exactly.
spork with a serrated edge on one side, so that you can also use it as a knife?
Probably if they're not.
On like the back end or the part of the spoon?
Part of the spoon.
Then you're just gonna cut your mouth.
Don't bring any juice boxes.
Do you eat your mac and cheese with a spoon or a fork?
As long as you're careful,
Fork.
making sure that they're well separated if you give them a treat, that's fine.
I can't
Okay,
believe
you're out of the
you.
question.
I can't believe you
With a
drink mac
fork.
and
How
cheese.
else are you supposed to eat it?
Wrong. Depends on the noodle type of mac and cheese.
Quite distant.
That's
Why
fair.
would you use a spoon?
Feet away from each other, 'cause
Kraft mac and cheese, you use a spoon, but if it's like homemade mac and cheese with like elbow noodles, then you use a fork.
I know. I use a fork for Kraft mac and cheese.
oh look, other snack.
Never had Kraft mac and cheese.
It's like getting instant noodles, where it's like doesn't taste like the actual thing, but it tastes good anyways, and it's quick and cheap.
Eh. I don't really like mac and cheese regardless.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are a disappointment.
No, I'm not.
I don't know, I guess
If
it's
I had a favorite food, it would be mac and cheese.
I guess it's understandable since you don't really taste anything, so you're only getting like the gooey texture.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Okay, but this is when
slop.
like you can add like the spices and like the breadcrumbs and stuff on top of it to like make it.
Doesn't work.
There is such thing as spicy mac and cheese.
Well, it's not just spicy. Besides, I can only taste like the extreme levels of spiciness. And it's just the spiciness then. It's not even the mac and cheese.
Well, you're still getting the texture of the gooiness.
Eh.
You suck. You're annoying.
It's not my fault my taste buds have been burnt off with chemicals.
You're annoying.
Need to invent enriched mac and cheese.
Get it fixed.
I didn't see it happen.
Me and what money?
It's not very difficult for you to ask someone.
It's not very difficult to ask anyone for anything.
And yet you don't do it.
I don't want to be touched by that thing.
Yeah, because I don't want to owe favors.
He just proved my point. He just proved my point.
What point did I prove? Hmm?
I'm very much.
The fact that you don't ask for help for things, because you don't want to owe favors, but like if somebody's just a good friend or family member, they're not gonna ask you for a favor, dummy.
Ask Jonas what could go wrong.
Oh, don't ask Jonas, that could go wrong.
Ask Dr. McGowan what could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You have other people!
Someone tried to just give us 50,000 credits to the food truck one day. With the like the equivalent, like, well, it was a block of like an actual iron, well, not iron, a gold bar of money worth 10,000 credits.
Okay.
We chucked it because we knew for a fact it was either been to a favor, or it was cursed, or something. People do that all the time.
That's why whenever someone comes to my soul, I don't ever take money. I always make them buy something.
Exactly.
Because that way, if they're like, greetings, I gave you like 1,000 credits, can you do this favor for me? I can be like, no, you bought that MP3 player.
Polite. Did he just say polite?
Exactly.
That's...
It happens all the time here. People take advantage of others.
Well, then don't ask here!
Go to Orlando Soccer. What could go wrong?
Stop!
We have universal health care.
Yeah, they do.
At this point, I pretty much have universal health care.
Creature made out of like 8 different people just going.
Rip and chip. That's only if I go on a mission. And this was a pre-existing condition.
Go on a mission, get shot in the mouth. Modern day problems.
I don't want to die.
You won't die. Get shot through the cheek or something.
That's such... No, because that's incredibly painful.
In the field. Get the new tongue. Fix taste buds.
Yeah, sure. I would get a new tongue if I wouldn't feel the pain. I can't have painkillers.
See, now you're just being picky.
Yeah,
Oh my
see,
God.
we're giving you a bunch of solutions, now you're just being picky.
Pico, and then I know for a fact that Gloria's
Well,
over
there's
there,
pickiness, and then there's the fact that I don't want to have excruciating pain in my face.
Pain is temporary. Having taste buds and can taste mac and cheese.
Where am I baking? Well, okay, don't even want to have my bacon, I see.
Don't you dare.
No, you don't want to taste my bacon, it's fine.
Mac and cheese more important.
You've already been walking around with it. So it's not really much of a difference.
It's fine, he doesn't want to taste my mac and cheese.
But they only walk around
I
of
get
it because Cupcake said you were nice to show people it.
Yeah, just do the same with the medical center.
Alright, I will go scare them. I hope you have a pleasant one.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not even sure he's bleeding. Oh, that old cartoon. I mean, maybe. I'm thinking that's nothing. Tiny violin. Huh? You got a tiny violin. I'm playing jokes on go there.
Is it working?
No, not really. You're too busy playing your tiny violin.
Oh. Hi.
Ring?
Hi.
Ring? Would you
What
like
is-
to come in? This is my shop. I sell scavenge things. Would you like to commit business?
Do what?
Would you like to purchase things? Commit business? I sell various scavenge things I find in the industrial
I
district.
don't know half those words. Goodbye.
Understood. Have a good one.
I need to sell things to you. I would like to leave the conversation by selling you items at your job. So that I may continue feeding myself.
Alrighty.
Oh, what we got right here? What's this little get up?
This is my shop. I sell various scavenge goods I find.
Oh, I see. What kind of scavenge goods are we talking about?
It is random every time, but today I have this cool tin can. This old, I think it's a Nerf gun? Like one of those foam
Kinda looks
foam
like a
dart
Nerf
shooting
gun.
thing. And then I have this turkey carver.
Wait, they make things that carve turkeys?
I just know that it is a thing specifically designed to cut turkey really good.
Oh.
See, it's got like
Very
these
interesting.
little oscillating blades. It cuts it like a chainsaw.
I see. Well, I'm afraid I'm not authorized to buy anything, so, I'm just a salesman. Yeah.
I understand the
But this is
hustle.
really interesting. Hey, what?
I understand the hustle if you are also a salesman.
Salesman to salesman. Yep. But yep, this is quite an interesting selection. All that. I hope you well in your business endeavors.
Understood. I wish you luck in your sales. Have a good one, stranger.
Oh, thank you very much. Yep, you as well. Magpie?
What is my
Is that
designation?
your name?
You need designation? What is your name?
Wait, I don't really got a designation. I'm just your standard unit.
Understood. Would you like a nickname? Or prefer to stay without one?
Sure, I'm good with I'm good at collecting names. I'm good with any name you can call me.
You feel like a Larry.
Oh, Larry? I like the sound of that. Larry. Thank you very much.
No worries.
You have a blessed day.
Have a good one, sir.
Yep, you too.
I think we may be
If you had heard me over that, you would have paid to have seen the dad jokes we were making. You missed it as well, and so did you. We spent about 40 minutes doing nothing but making dad jokes.
Nerf gun, turkey carver, and the fake can. Let's talk to them.
Did you get your tongue replaced?
No, fuck y'all. Now y'all are aware of your tongue in your mouth.
Ugh.
You know what? I know a guy who got fired from the calendar factory.
Why?
His days were numbered.
Hey, what did Solaria do?
I'm trying to remember the ones from yesterday. Son walks up to his dad, and he says, "Dad, can you explain these books to me?" Dad looks at him and says, "Oh, son." Two cannibals eating a clown, one turns to another. What's so funny to you? Oh, I thought that one was funnier.
I didn't really get it, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it was a clown.
Oh, right.
You guys walked into a bar at the third shot.
Good day.
Walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" I can't tell if Charles is judging me or he's just flexing really hard.
In my contract during to-do list, he only did things 1, 3, and 5. Lo and behold, he can only do odd jobs.
Oh, I think we killed him. There he goes. It's up to me to run the business. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope. You know what you're doing?
I have an update. I would like to impart a psychological damage to you. You were considered in the know. They want to name the sword Cunnilingus.
Yeah, that's such a good name. You should name it that.
So we came up with the idea Marcus isn't gonna
Yeah.
Marcus not gonna name it.
Do you know what that is? Good name. You should name it that.
is the urgent doing? We shall see.
Wait,
Are you comfortable saying what? Yeah. That dragon.
are you 6 and dragon years or?
They're 18. They're 18. They're fine.
Oh right.
But
80,
it's a younger.
86,
Like,
right.
they'd be in their 20s for like human.
Okay.
Make you feel any better. Maybe 30.
Right. Okay. Fine. I guess I'm definitely younger than you. Anyways. Damn. How am I gonna explain this?
If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'll look it up later. He pulled out the thingy.
I'm putting it back.
Just it's using your tongue in replacement of a dick.
Sex. Oh. Okay,
It's gay sex for lesbians.
Yeah.
I've seen one that you know what about that, by the way, with that weapon you're giving him a tongue lashing. Oh my god.
What is it, Cupcake?
I'm
surprised you don't know it.
You
kind of look like a lesbian.
Lushing?
They're lushing.
I used to be a lesbian.
I'm gonna go retire to my room for a bit.
Understood.
I had a big boy talk, and now I'm drained of emotion.
Understood. Have a good rest.
So if you need anything, I'll stay in calm. So
Understood.
call me up.
You're not gonna name it Cunnilingus? I thought that was a pretty good name.
Have a good rest. I know.
His name can be Lashing. Okay, my friend. This is situation. I showed this to the clinic lady. And
Whatever you do, please do not put that sword anywhere near you.
Understood.
I call you Lashing.
Please.
Lashing.
Can you make it a middle name at
I
least?
am a snitch.
Liquor.
Lashing.
No, liquor is coming for ya.
Lashing, du kan... Call you Lashing. This astonished me.
It's only effective against lesbians. I hope you know that.
Slapper.
Oh no, I'm in danger. What are you going to say, Cupcake?
Depending on the type of story you
No. I'll make one for this category. I'm going to get another drink. I'm going to grab a moonshine. I need moonshine.
trying to get my damn phone to work.
You need help, old man?
When is the door not a door?
I don't know.
Open. When I put jar.
Did you hear the last one?
Old one. A plain bagel.
A horse walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" I did. I just wanted to hear it again. No.
They wound up scrubbing the mission.
Are you looking at bad jokes?
Why does turkey play percussion? No, yes, I very much am. Why does turkey play percussion?
I didn't get the name.
Name's Elaine. What's yours?
I am Mason, but you call me Sang. Oh.
I actually don't do handshakes.
I seen your hand open for a moment
Go on
there,
there.
so I said.
Yeah, like just go on there to it.
I can't see my shoes.
They are pretty dark.
What do birds say when they
Fun
travel?
fact, I'm actually a male.
I'm happy for you, I guess. What was your name?
Nathan.
Alright, I remember that.
My mother told me that. But then be called Sang.
I mean, I wouldn't assume it's why the long face. Sang then. Did you finally get her to go away with all your dad jokes?
Oh, fuck! She went to go find Tiberius. My jokes had nothing to do with it. I'll have y'all know.
I believe that. Definitely.
To be honest, I was watching from all those funny jokes you're talking about.
Actually, none of y'all have a sense of fucking humor.
My sense of humor is fine.
Well, I don't exactly have kids. I'm not exactly a dad, so... Maybe they just have
You don't, man. I'm gonna sit here.
Listen. Saw the big fox tech man take a picture of the bar.
Well, if they do anything, they're gonna face hell and high water.
Listen, just figured I should let y'all, you know.
Hope to see you later.
See you too.
And also you, boss man. Boss man? That's great name.
Hey, that's forgettable, huh?
Carl, there we go.
There we go. Why did the man bring his watch to the bank?
I'm leaving.
Tell the time.
Today's time. You hear me? I didn't make a pathetic angry.
What? Yeah?
Oh. I was just
You keep pushing the button.
thought outside. I've been in surgery all day and I've got my surgery lab coat on today and I just feel I'm gonna get a drink on.
It feels weird seeing you that.
You've been well.
Where are your shoes?
What, you don't... Is it because I look competent, huh? You think I'm not competent? I'm good at my job. So,
Yeah, I don't think
this
you're
is my lab
competent.
coat. This is my lab coat from college. And then I got a little bit of armor here to help me with some stuff.
I'm just curious to why you're not
Well,
exactly yet.
Because this is more
like class
comfortable.
and shit.
I'm more mobile.
Step on something.
Yes, but
I mean,
I'm okay because I can do this. Basically mage armor, but I put it above my feet.
Become radiation?
Mage armor.
Major armor.
I don't want
I can actually explain this one frighteningly. I've been hanging around with a lot of magic folks recently.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a
God.
drink and then I'll be right back.
Don't worry, I know. This is a... It was a thing from where...
Oh.
I just wanted to tease them for looking green.
Oh.
Oh, the power of magic, power of friendship, and power of sunshine. So how's it going?
Nothing. I just wanted to
Pretty
tease
good.
them.
I'm just giving everyone dad jokes and they're about ready to kill me.
Oh. Terrific.
Do you get any bonuses for hearing
Yup.
Reading.
bad jokes?
Please, Canina.
How's everything over here?
Mostly good. It's been relatively not loud today.
That's a good way to. I'm doing alright.
This is good.
It's not like I'm healing over.
This is building right here.
In any case, I
No,
have
no,
legs.
don't care.
I am free to move.
That's fine. They don't have credits. The person just walked up and was wondering what the end was, but earlier they tried to buy from me and realized they can't.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
quote
usually
a salesman. Yeah.
That one was kind of lame.
Any luck with your search find? Like trying to find Arden?
Not the there's a place I want to check out. I don't want to go there alone. It's guarded with people with big guns.
Need help?
And
But I will be back after that.
probably, yeah. But I'm still casing it to figure out when the right time to go in is.
Understood. Like said before, if you need anything from me, let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Once I figure it out, because there's like two ways into it. You can it's got like street access and then also access from the sewers. So still trying to figure out probably what the best direction to come in from is. Yeah.
You look like a fish. You need any help catching the fish, Charles?
Might be good if sewers has an escape route or cover.
One second.
Understood.
There's wannabe Canicus is scaling walls. Okay, I guess they're done. But what was the question?
I was saying might be good sewers have for escape route or cover.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if we come in from the front, they wouldn't be expecting us to run out that way. If we get caught, whole point would be find Arden and then not get caught. That would be the preference.
I could drag you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one of those industrial. No.
How are you doing, Magpie?
Relatively well, considering what's going on in my life. I went urban exploring with Sakoto and Hamsky yesterday. Went to an old abandoned power plant and explored a bit.
That sounds like fun. Find any good scrap?
Not really. I found some vines from there, because it was all overgrown. So I took those. I'm gonna see if I can sell them. But most of anything mechanical was all rusted and probably useless. It's like
sucks.
really old. Like, probably a few hundred years old.
Yeah, that stuff's probably just crumble if you try to pick it up.
It was like a weird part in the basement because we thought it was like just like a coal power plant, but we went down deep into the basement and we found like a rocket engine and like a bunch of like jail cells, which was kind of spooky.
Yeah, those are usually two things you don't find in a coal power plant, especially the jail cells.
My metaphorical gut says that it's probably some sort of like old secret corporate thing that has been long forgotten.
Yeah.
But it might be useful for us if we ever need rocket parts, assuming any of it's salvageable.
True. Yeah, I guess back in the day when they still had coal plants, actually, yeah, I don't want to think about them having employees locked up in cells and stuff. It's not cool. Just lock them up and pull them out when you need something that other people don't want to do.
And then after we explored there, we went and explored a nearby place up on a big, like, what is the word? Like, you know, in an archipelago, how they'll have those rocks at the coast that just go straight up?
Like coastal cliffs?
Power plant was nearby. It was outside of the city, just down the coast a while. Went up there, and there's like this little community with a church. It was like weirdly empty. We sort of hung out there for a bit.
I mean, if the power plant's all shut down, it might have been where all the employees lived.
Maybe. Actually makes sense. It's definitely one of those, like, surrounding it was one of those towns that was, like, probably used to be big, but since industrialization moved away from there, it's sort of, like, shriveled up and died sort of communities. It's like this big harbor, but there's only 2 fishing boats.
Interesting. You'd think maybe the fishing would still be viable.
I'm assuming since we are still within driving distance of Saphira probably took all their business.
Yeah. I mean, having a fishing village and then selling in Saphira would make sense.
Oh, big flex. So it was really pretty though. We got to see the sunset. Also, Sakata let me. Apparently, she can let people borrow her senses. Magpie didn't see what smelling is like. Okay, let's see what
Okay, yeah, that's pretty
like.
cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool and a little scary. I mean, there's a lot of unpleasant feelings.
I was expecting to freak out a lot, but then I found out it's just a lot like tasting things, but slightly different.
Yeah. There are things you can smell that you don't want to taste.
I don't think I'd want to smell down here. I'm happy it was out by the sea somewhere. Nice and quiet.
Yeah, no.
And not filled with trash raining down from the sky.
Yeah, maybe I should try that. Get out of Saphira for a little bit. I can't remember when the last time I left the city was. I think it's when I Went to the tower last.
The next time I go exploring, if it's outside of the city, I'll have to invite you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, even if you're exploring in the city, I can get in small places, and I wouldn't mind being alone, you know, not being alone.
We'd probably appreciate having you around. Oh, Lisa! We... What was going sprinting? Oh.
Must be something important.
When brought Hansi along, he kept falling off of stuff. Kept trying to make jumps and then not making them.
You know, he confuses me sometimes. He talks about showing off a lot. And sometimes he complains about not being able to do things. Yeah, it's the not Canicus. Oh, Canicus, not Canicus, uncanicus.
I think it's just one of those chassis that are like mass produced and commonly used. Like those Cherub chassis when they had that big like bloom of them and everyone started using them.
Yeah, I remember that.
One of my friends, they are called X7, used to be in Cherub chassis, but eventually they traded out for a drone-style chassis. Now they're just a bunch of floating orbs. It's like...
I think...
biblical synthetic.
I think I know X7. I used to go to the Lotus.
They are really friendly, though they make a lot of bad puns. I haven't seen them in a while, though. They don't really come down this part of Saphira. Makes sense, they are very small. Not very nimble.
Yeah.
You either need to be big or fast.
There's a lot of small things that fly around. Really? I guess I'm fast.
Also, I think he might have pissed off a corporation. I remember him talking about that. Might explain why he's
pissed off a...
X7. He was talking about how some... I don't remember who said. Some lady who was corporate was mad at him, and he could freak out whenever they would show up at the Lotus.
Yeah, it's not a good thing if corpos are hunting you down.
Safer to be out of the city. There's fights here.
Yeah.
Well, then again, they might actually have... What are the synthetic rights like in Orlando Saka, I wonder? Because I know we have rights here in Waterfront. According to Nemesis, anyways.
We have what in Waterfront? So.
Was wondering to myself, you know how Nemesis implemented synthetic rents in the Waterfront District?
Oh, yeah, synthetic rights.
I wonder if they have stuff like that in Orlando, Saka.
Holy shit.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Hello.
Greetings.
Yeah, ghost, I know, right?
You're not really see-through, you're sort of psychedelic, but...
Oh, that's a jacket. Apologies. How you doing?
Oh, you're fine. How the hell have you been?
I've been alright. Been mostly around, Orlando Soccer and all that junk.
Yeah, Orlando Soccer's a bit, more chill here.
I was just talking about Orlando Soccer.
How about you guys?
Mostly fine. It's been worse that's happened was yesterday someone shot Clint Baker, but he didn't die and we didn't have a big situation.
I suppose I live in the area.
Yeah, another day in Zafira.
Yeah, you know it.
Originally lived in Orlando Soccer, getting on my feet.
Apparently it was one of those bulk cultists that did it.
Right. Yeah, the guy is industrial with the guns. I mean, everyone in industrial has guns.
I'm hoping they aren't trying to move over to the waterfront. I've been trying to keep refugees from industrial because of that whole situation. I wouldn't hate to have to move them out of here.
They said something in security logs. It's here. Bubble has holes.
Well, I'm gonna go check on the other street, but...
It's good seeing you.
It's good seeing you, Megs. Good seeing you as well.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah. Name's Penny, by the way.
Welcome back.
No, Penny. I sometimes forget.
Oh, I thought you ran off. Sorry.
Nah, I'm kind of feeling close.
Can I get your name? I feel like I heard it before and I forgot. You want the short or long?
My name is Alar. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance again, Sir Knight.
Security is
Yes.
We have reduced the number of outings.
Oh shit.
Are combining the caravan.
I don't believe so.
Ansky's,
They call me Gray.
oh.
I am now working with cousins.
Yeah, they were talking about the ball cultists and security comms. I sort of freaked out. Hamsky posted a picture of what their logo looks like. It sort of looks like
Alright, yeah, my name's Zed.
It's like
a wheat
skull.
skull, but it's got blood around it instead of flames. It's got blood, but it's red.
I guess having similar iconography makes sense. They are both gods of death, just vastly different in what sort of death, if I'm understanding.
I can eat food, but I can also just drink blood.
Yeah, the yeah, they don't really mix well. Two very different approaches to death. One causing it, and the other one making sure it all not really causing it, but just making sure that when it happens, everything goes right.
That's the one where you can get drunk.
It's always really interesting hearing about religion. Of course, not the ones like, oh, I saw murder and probably going to kill me. There's like other ones that are much more helpful.
I mean, even the ones that are all murder, they if you're in it, you're safe, generally.
You mentioned your training in the way of the sword. Okay.
Hi.
I had a phase with your swordsman or offensive swords. Combat arms.
Guess I weren't interested. I used
I mean, we're
to.
just talking about murder and death. It's fascinating.
I used to be a lot more rude to people expressing religion. I think it's probably partially what I was taught by August, but also I think, I don't know, hard to respect something that didn't create you. Upon further thinking about it, I think it is probably a bad opinion to have that I had before. People believe what they believe, and they have reason for believing it. Should not disrespect for that.
I mean, one point, I thought, sort of like everyone was right, but there is one asshole there that has some kind of, something different or talks to him different kind of way. Then I guess you could say I met Weejoss. What the hell is in the shadow over there? Is it eating something?
Mm.
I mean, you're the most normal, I'm gonna be honest. And those people were not
Oh, it's just that thing that would
ran off.
run up and down the street and not really do anything. I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, I mean, if it's not a bother, then it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Uncanicus over here trying to weld his face.
Mm-hmm. I think the only problem I've seen that one cause, it wasn't even its fault. Some guy with like some weird sword came and beat the shit out of it. And then got told off by staff.
Yeah, it sounds like the some guy was the problem, not the thing running around.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's just eating trash, so whatever.
Yeah.
So we're talking a few hundred miles.
Yeah.
This tells you there's like an extensive operation here sometime.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, bit up on my pay grade.
Miles, I mean, find another place to stay, none of this more of you. We talking like vertebrates and shit? Or are they just...
We haven't seen any, but it's possible.
As much as I wouldn't recommend it, the area close to the outside of the bubble, maybe... There's a lot of abandoned buildings you can hang out in. Totally. You guys don't have a source of income yet, but otherwise I would recommend...
It is him. It is Worst Boy.
You're not exactly making money. It's not going to be easy to come across.
What is what?
Oh, I saw. I see that's what you were grumbling about. I saw. Greetings! Saw Frank walk by. Thought you were grumbling about him.
Ah. Well, at least, I think that's, what's his face? The Here Have a Coupon Off My Chest guy.
Oh, Ajax or someone else?
No, right there. The,
Clint Baker.
Clint Baker.
Ajax! I remember he gave me one of those and I immediately burned it and then put my hands in the fire for a bit to, inoculate them.
Yeah, I just
Nice.
slapped it to the wall somewhere and walked away.
Did it stay?
Yeah, I think it's still on the wall.
It's
I've
like
been
glue.
like fuck, that's been like a whole fucking year.
Who's not British.
It's nasty.
Robot kind of guy, scientist, big and round.
Telling me.
Definitely the light bulb. Yeah.
I always hate his ads. Need to make sure I avoid them because then I end up buying a bunch of flavor blasters if I don't, because it's got that stupid fucking slogan that makes my issue happen.
You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna tear down those signs I see around. It's not cool.
The ones here are fine. People have graffitied over them.
Train station. Nearest case. Read up what's done.
We'll like walk by and do the whole thing where he's like, put a flavor blaster in your mouth always, and then I go fuck, and then I either need to grab someone to fix it, or I end up with 12 boxes of flavor blasters, and one stuck in my mouth, and I have to taste it the entire time. It's frustrating.
Like, when that happens, can you like chew, or do you have to just like stop at the point of the end of the instruction? And
I just have to keep it in my mouth always because that's what the instruction was. Until someone tells me not to, and then I crash.
The happiest of my willingness to give all information.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's not good.
So freely and without any price.
I wonder if there's a way to
Helping people and preventing people from becoming
like filter so like visual stuff doesn't do it, and just audio, because that wouldn't be like removing it, but like be like a yes but kind of thing.
We tried implementing something like that before. John had nearly commanded me to kill someone. He didn't know. It wasn't his fault. But someone he was making a joke. He didn't know about my thing.
Great joke, yeah. Great.
But after that, someone took me aside and tried to implement a thing so I wouldn't hear commands from him. But the issue was that I would hear everything at a delay, because it needs time for my brain to calculate if it should be censored or not before I hear it.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather not see at a delay. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, no, that'd be bad. Yeah, that'd be not as bad as putting duct tape over your sensors, but it'd be bad. Yeah, tape, dumpling, dive bar, over and waterfront.
What about the dumpling?
Huh?
You mentioned Dave's dumpling dive bar.
Oh yeah, I'm meeting up with Sakoto afterwards to have some dumplings and catch up.
Understood. Have said greetings.
Sort of disappeared for a couple weeks. Oh. Tell Sakoto you said hi. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Greetings. Nice, IX friend unit. That's good. Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine. Yesterday some of those bulk cuts shot a corporate CEO, which was a headache yesterday. But it was dealt with and no one got hurt seriously, aside from Clint Baker, but that's fine. He got medical attention. Have you met my friend Penny?
Hey, IX.
This is X. He is a friend of mine from Industrial. He doesn't have a proper voice chip though, so I gotta kind of decipher.
Alright.
This is
Yeah, as
Penny.
long as he's got like tone, I can figure out if I'm pissing him off or not. Hopefully I don't, because he's big. Has big hands. Yeah. And I am small and crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
I ran into a wall.
What the hell? Why is... Yeah. I'll go check on it.
Understood. He just crazy, or is he spooked by something? Fair enough. One moment, I'll be right back. There's a fourth dimensional car alarm going on. Oh no, never mind, it stopped. We're good. It will not be going fourth dimensional. Fuck it. Sensitive.
Talk to Sam.
Howdy, you okay? Sorry, the way it was said, I was like, hello, Charles, I need you to stop this fucking person from harassing me.
Not a sense today. Figure what his deal
It's
is?
not a big deal. He just, yeah, selling alcohol in the mega building and pissed off the squatters. Which is sort of surprising because, you know, squatters, they usually like their alcohol. Yeah. I have no idea what you just said, but I think you agreed. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's mostly body language.
I'm heading back home, IX. I thought I would come see what was, well, happening at Meat Rack today. Try to stay out of trouble.
Is he...
Yeah.
He a friend of yours?
Yes, we both reside in the same place in Industrial. He's a friend and colleague, you could say.
Understood. This unit is designated as Magpie. I am also a friend of IX's.
Well, if you're a friend of IX's, then, well, you're a friend of mine too.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm a friend of IX also.
I have no issues being friends with everyone who, well, are, well, good people and good company, of course, but even those who aren't, I have ill will towards them either.
Just not friendly, yeah. Okay, I guess that makes
I would
sense.
need new pants. I would need new pants.
Like, scrappers. Don't be friends with scrappers. That's a slippery slope. Hmm?
Even I hope that they abandon their ways to become better.
Yeah, that's a long shot.
I don't think so at all. They just have to simply have the want to and desire to, regardless of what they currently do. And even if they don't currently, there's no way of knowing if they won't in the future.
I know the scrappers for a pretty long time, so you know, if that's your play in life, you grab it by the horns, buddy.
And I haven't. I live my life perfectly well. We all walk our own roads. We all live our lives in our own way.
Yep, it's a pretty accurate, generalized, fits to everyone's statement.
Yeah, I thought you meant like
Indeed. Well, I'll see you when you, well, leave Meadrack and head back to the bay.
I'm gonna go check on the second street.
Listen.
So yeah.
Good luck. Everything's over by where you've been living, by the way. Not too loud with people fucking around. That's good. I need to come by and visit one of these days. Need to make sure my clothes are right though. Don't want to stick up too much.
He's on your head.
But still, there's it's not the physical implication.
No idea.
It will probably weigh on them more mentally.
Only hear one of them.
Hurt them, you know how that could be.
Probably, yeah.
I'd be probably like ripping myself apart. So.
I was about to say, he does care about you quite a lot, despite all the snark. So.
Yeah, I know that. It's funny hearing it from other people.
I got 2 eyes and a set of ears that mostly work. I can listen.
I kind of just got that from you guys, honestly. I know we haven't really met much, but like from like how we were talking and things like that before, like and the amount of times I like met Tiberius, they just strike me as the type, you know. No, like they care for you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
How is explaining it? Listen. Explored a little ruined power plant yesterday. It was fun. It was outside of the city. Got to see some greenery. It was all overgrown. Strange. Actually, she pulls out a vine that's clearly been out for a day. Managed to cut this from it. Thinking I'm gonna see if I can sell it to someone who wants greenery.
They talked about what I did in service, and I was like, oh yeah, I maintain things. But like that armor, and it's like, oh no,
You gonna go fight?
8 years. 8 years. One of those things that you just like don't notice.
Right.
You should pull out like a notepad.
You say it, and then you hear what you just said, and you go, wait a minute.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Lane, Sam. Jason. Probably, oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god. The ghoul. From, Midwest.
Shit, didn't it start with an R?
Is that lucrative?
I'm forgetting. I'm picturing him and everything, just the name.
Depends. Understood.
My tongue. Strike.
I got lucky with working here. Probably would have been still.
My contact information.
Well, I guess I still do my scavenging and then selling thing, but would have been probably doing that at a much smaller scale if not for Meat Rack. Now I run the inn. It's very nice.
Faust. Faust is on there.
An equally intense name. It's Raphael.
But that one also probably fights at fight clubs. They're like built for it. Yeah, or mercenary.
Could bring drinking buddy up.
Weirdly tastes better warm.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go back to bother.
What is hearing that concern me? I don't know why.
I think I've only fought professionally like once. There was a, I think it was the Zephyrian Trade Commission invited Hamsky out somewhere, so I tagged along since he needed someone who knew business. But they had like a fight pit and fought in it because I was bored. I don't know. I mean, you do it as a job, that's pretty much professionally. Is like what I mean.
This isn't something I would bring people I haven't met, so I'm not sure about slicking them.
Fought in a pit while a bunch of big corporate people watched. I won though, which was the cool part. Was against this. Was against this one person that had like this big magic rifle.
So would probably Sam.
That's true, but pretty good. We're just talking tactics. Well, I mean, here's the deal. One guy in power armor's not impossible for a caravan. 2, 3. Faust is also talking about his armor, or at least I thought he was. I could be wrong. So, you know, we start to get 3 or 4 people in power armor, and suddenly that's a bit much.
When talking with Ares, they were confronted by 4 or 5 sets of PA.
What's good, Tony?
How much? He couldn't identify the model though.
Hey, you're right. Somebody got shot.
No.
Not today.
Yes, I did hear you wrong then.
Yesterday, yeah.
Up in the gym, the Epo and Butcher boxing.
You know, exoskeleton.
I see.
Some pretty powerful punches.
I heard somebody else got shot in the mega building earlier. I wasn't sure what was going on, so.
Oh, that. That probably did happen. I don't know.
It's not a T-series, I can tell you that when he was talking about it.
Not really my problem. Just bored.
Yeah, that's what got us.
You know how it is.
Yeah, kind of how shit is around here.
Yeah, because I know Baker got shot out in the corner here yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, the service manual book still ain't too crazy.
I mean, the booze bot almost got jumped in the mega building.
Damn.
How do they work? don't need to fucking do a bunch of fancy shit.
His fault for trying to peddle alcohol in the mega building in the first place.
Yeah.
Apparently, having us fight each other is like synthetic fighting is like a big old tradition. I saw some stuff from like a few hundred years ago where apparently, like this was before we were commonly sentient. They would build like little drones that would go and just kill the shit out of each other and like televise it.
I know it's rounded.
V's still freaking out about this Omni raid, so I'm talking with some folks.
Oh, that was not my alcohol.
Sure, okay. Heck, she has more than the other mother folks on her side to help.
What brings you
I also offered, so.
And
Keep me-
mostly
keep
sell
me in
alcohol
mind.
for alcohol industry.
Oh, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Not necessarily, but hey, you know.
Even if it comes from a place like that, it's still not bad to have pride in it.
Omni uses like angelic-based tech. Talk to Hellboy. Figure if there's anyone that might be able to help with that kind of shit, it'd be him.
Yeah. Wait, angel-based tech, that's... I mean, my man not, people use.
You didn't?
Yeah, no,
You didn't hear about that? That's what Omni's been using apparently, is angelic energy in their shit.
No, I did not actually know that. Alright, we're gonna watch a movie later on today.
Apparently that's the word, at least.
Kinda. Wow, that's time waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm
That is something, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know.
Apparently they had like a little fighting ring at the brothel like a couple weeks ago.
Sleepy bitch that I'm becoming.
You take care, Olive.
Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, no, that's the concern is that, I mean, if all y'all know is XO1, and, you know, I've heard that series went all the way up to 3, let alone what other kooky shit they might have their hands on.
That's fair. Their prices there is like really big. It's like 2k credits to get in, apparently.
Howdy, Penny. You alright?
I don't get it.
Haven't been shot at. That's a bonus.
That's excellent.
Hell yeah.
And we're just talking about some stuff back home.
Sandstorm.
This is fair.
Some sandstorms, but
No, that ain't fucking fine. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but it's fine. Like, you know, we can go
not too, sadly.
Yeah, that's not as funny as it used to be.
He is like really pissed at Fred.
I mean, I'm just thinking. Alright, guys.
Hello, security.
That might have been what I was hearing.
No, I think that was. Alright, yep, got.
Probably.
Oh, Godspeed, Des.